disappointing.
I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
You get nothing! You lose! Good day, sir!
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
You want some? I need go. Hey, Mom! The meatloaf! We want it now! The meatloaf!
It's the Al Travis Show. We've got them. The guys at the end of the bench. Appreciate them being here. I guess I could play that little thing, couldn't I? Hold on one sec. One more thing.
When you want to talk sports, you ask folks who have seen it all up close. So on the Al Travis Show, we go with the guys at the end of the bench. Time to talk all things sports.
Producer kid gets all nuts at me when I jump in too soon. I got them, John and Dan, the guys at the end of the bench. Before we start the sports, I just want to throw this out here because I went to the Chanhassen Dinner Theater and saw Don Shelby and Nancy Nelson do love letters. Wow. Holy smokes. What a nice thing. It was an intimate little 100-person theater. Food was great. The play, wow. Did not end the way I was hoping. Hey, no Hallmark ending, people. Good God.
No.
Wow. No. Really was something. I actually had a young lady sitting with us crying. It hit him. That was so good. What a play. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah. It's a tearjerker. It's
wow.
a tearjerker. And Don and man, Shelby, you realize that this man, he could have been an actor just as well as he's a good
TV, radio
actor.
guy, everything. Yeah, he was off the charts. So anyway, I just want to throw that out there because I got to go, got to see him shake hands afterwards. I really enjoyed it at Twins. So that was my Saturday. Sunday, had to do a lot of stuff around the house, but I was going to be ready. The wife said, "Hey, got Super Bowl." She had things to do. Noon. The Traeger grill's been replaced. I had to move it outside the garage. It's fired up. I've got ribs on there. I got chicken wings on there. I'm looking at the schedule. There are your Minnesota Gophers who just beat a top 10 team. I'm going to sit and watch them. Boom, followed by the Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm going to follow them. In between, I'm jumping back and forth to my United States Olympics team. I mean, I am set, and that's just leading up to the Super Bowl. Oh my God!
Like
the first four
sports garage heaven for Al. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and then it just one thing after the next sucked. We'll get into it deeper, but the Gophers end up losing. They're up by 4 points with 2 minutes to play or some crazy number. Here we go. They don't score another point. It just stopped. That's okay. I still got a good day of sports going on. Timberwolves are on. Oh yeah, no one told the Timberwolves to show up. We'll get into that. Oh my
joke.
That's okay. Lindsey Vonn, the greatest athlete of our time, is going to ski with no ACL. Fourth gate. She isn't skiing for 20 seconds. She beans into this bad boy. She's down there, life lighting her out of off the hill. I'm like, holy crap! What else is going to go on?
Broken leg. Broken leg.
Yeah. It wasn't her leg that caused it. She got too close to a turnstile. Got her arm in there. She's flying in the air, and it was over. So then it was only the Super Bowl. It's all I had left to make my day of fun any good. And John, I'll ask you first. Was it an exciting Super Bowl? I love defense, so I liked it, but I don't know if it was exciting.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I mean, I liked it, but I'm thinking of, well, what's a highlight moment? And the biggest highlight I come up with is some of the sacks.
Oh yeah, the interception,
plays.
The fumble / interception, yeah.
If he would have caught that guy that was open, that would have been a big highlight. It just got tipped.
Yeah,
that was a heck of a play call, and it was a right call too.
No, so the defense all hung. I mean, even on the Patriots side, I don't remember the guy's name, but he must have stopped 4 or 5 great passes. I mean, it was fun. Dan, your thoughts? Was it a fun Super Bowl?
Was it Gonzalez? Was it there? Yeah,
Gonzalez. That was it. Yes.
Yeah. Oh man, what a game from him! But I was always going to say you could almost make an argument for him being the MVP, even though he lost. But,
can they do that? Has there ever been an MVP on a losing team? I don't recall
once.
Okay, I don't have any clue.
I think it's yeah.
You brought it up, so let's talk about it.
It was not an exciting game. It was not a big well, I get it was not. You're right about the big moments. No, but it was fun for the core fan who just loves football, who loves the smash, who loves I mean, because it's not that the quarterbacks were bad; they just had defenses in their faces all
night long.
Yeah.
They gave the MB to Kenneth Walker III. Go ahead, John.
I found the answer.
What?
Chuck Howley in Super Bowl V in 1971 for the Dallas Cowboys. He recorded 2 interceptions and a fumble recovery, but they lost to the Colts. But he won the MVP.
Oh, all right. Fair enough. Kenneth Walker III got the MVP for the Super Bowl. 135 yards, 27 on carrying, so 162 yards, which is a great day for running back. But he couldn't give it to Sam. Sam had 1 touchdown, a quarterback rating is 74. I mean, he didn't play. I mean, you can't, that's lackluster. You can't give it to the other side. Like you say, that guy, the defensive guy might have got it. I would have given, John, who would you have given it to? I'm sorry, Walker didn't, he was good, got it, but he wasn't the talk of that game.
After the halftime, I was out with a buddy. We were watching it at Jimmy's in Vadnais Heights, and I said, I think that kicker should be MVP.
I texted that out. Have they ever given it to a kicker? 5 field goals? You think he would get it? Dan,
he was all the points at that
It was
point.
just stats, yeah. I think it was just a stats play. They looked at it, it's like, well, if you just look at stats alone, that was a great running back performance, and he was very good. He was very
especially
good.
against the
no
top
question
team,
about
too.
it.
But he didn't score a touchdown, right? He didn't get a touchdown. So
from a performance, I mean, the most exciting thing you could say about him is he was almost single-handedly responsible for putting them into position for at least 3 of those field goals.
Okay,
and that's not exactly something that just
doesn't fall. Well, what if I threw? Let me throw this at you, Dan. What if I said the defense of Seattle should have gotten it? The 6 sacks, 8 tackles for loss, 2 interceptions. One looked like a fumble recovery, but it's either way. And one was for 7 points. To me, that defense was the name of the game. Could you give it to an entire? I don't know if they do that.
It's been done. I want to say I think the Steelers got it once.
Oh, okay.
I think the Steelers defense, I believe. John, of course, now is our.
You're gonna go take a look at that.
Would you go with that though, John? That the defense was. I mean, nothing against the running back, but the defense really made that whole game. They scored more points than the running back.
Well, they did, and what they don't even talk about in this stat is how they shut down the running game and the passing game. I mean, you can look at the things like the interceptions and the sacks, but New England never moved the ball. How many 3 and outs did they go? It's like every time they turn around, they're punting.
8 punts.
So anytime they even tried to run the ball, they just ran into a wall. They tried to pass. They couldn't make a pass. Yeah. They don't show those stats, but the defense, I mean, what do they call that? The dark side? Wow.
Dark side.
New England disappeared into that dark side, man.
All right, commercials. The other thing the other 2 things Super Bowl's all about is the commercials. I even thought those were really lackluster. There's nothing that stood out and said, did you catch the thing? Did one stand out for you, Dan? You're making an ugly face. Oh, no, that's just your face. Just kidding.
I know. Oh, it's just me. The one, actually, it's the 2 together. I mean, they may have done another one, but those Xfinity Comcast throwback ads of the AI recreation of the 80s of the what is like Good Will Hunting is a 90s sitcom, and oh god, that was just creepy.
It was too hard to figure out. What are they trying to sell me at the end? It was like it wasn't funny. Any of them stand out for you, John?
Just like
Yeah. Anything for you?
It was hard to watch the ads where I was at because people weren't
quiet
talking. I want to go back and see the one that had Matt LeBlanc and Jennifer Aniston, and what was that thing? Were they computer generated?
Well, that I don't know. They're computer
generated back from all those shows.
Yeah, that was the one he's talking about. It was some weird flashback. If this Good Will Hunting was a 80s sitcom thing,
it was Goodwill Dunkin' for Dunkin'.
Yeah, Donuts. A Dunkin' Donuts ad. There you go. I just thought the money spent was worthless for most of the ads. I have none that stick out that said that really was the funniest thing or the best.
What about the halftime show, Al? Did you watch the halftime show?
I tried 2 things. One is because, of course, it's going to be at the talk of the town. So I watched the halftime show up until, and it was very early on, he got through all of Cuba And I thought, you know what, if anyone else done this except a Cuban, it'd be racist as all get out, went by the domino players, the tequila buyers, and I'm like, okay, it's your country. I had no problem with it, but I didn't understand a word. And rap isn't necessarily my thing, so I don't even know if it was good rap. But when he got out and he was on top of the building, and then I want to call them cheerleaders because they're dressed like Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders, doing the butt shaking thing, wasn't opposed to it. But then he's up there grabbing his crotch, and I'm like, I'm not getting nothing. I want to see what the other one was like. So I found that on TBN or something. 143. I mean, I'm the remote going up to 143, and I found the other one, the TP USA one. I'm not a great country music mind, but I could understand the words. Very patriotic. The only thing I really liked about it when I got there, they did an acoustic guitar Star Spangled Banner. And I'm like, okay, I can kind of get behind that. I'm not big on it when you do the Star Spangled Banner if you go off on your own because I'm like, just do it. But this is no singing, just the guitar, and you're like, in your heads you're singing along. Yeah, I liked it. Then it was on after that. I'm not country. I'm not a Kid Rock fan, but I understood the words. Is that enough? Then I tune right back again.
Kid Rock is, oh man, he is not aging well. I mean, we're aging far, far better than Mr. Rock is.
And there's you can't wear shorts if you don't wear shorts all the time because your legs look like two white codfish coming out. That wasn't a good look. Thanks for reading.
But
he's not aging well.
I mean, I am not a Bad Bunny fan, but man,
I didn't know him.
I thought it was just a phenomenal show. I thought the show was just like it wasn't. Oh my gosh!
From a staging standpoint, yeah, it was entertaining from that.
For me, I could have just turned the volume off and watched. Really? I didn't know anything you said. I could have turned the volume off because I don't like rap. I'm not a rap fan, I guess, and I didn't understand it anyway. So if I just watched it, visually it was really cool, but I didn't do it for me, John.
Well, there's 1 billion people or 2 billion on Spotify that listen to him, I guess.
I'm not saying he's bad.
I mean, I couldn't understand it either. In the bar, I couldn't hear it much, but visually it was entertaining. Yep. I'm a Lady Gaga fan, so that was pretty cool when she came out because I like her.
Well, that says a lot about you, too. I couldn't name a Lady Gaga song.
Are we going to start that now?
No, I got to go to break. I just say, the only thing I know about Lady Gaga is she did one whole thing like in a meat suit. And I like that because I'm a steak guy, but that's like my depth of Lady Gaga. I'm just being honest. Music.
Randy Carlisle on that guitar was pretty good.
Yeah. I got to go to break. We got more to talk about, but that's our wrap up of the Super Bowl. We'll talk more of that with other guys. I've got a shot at Dan. The guy's at the end of the bench.
When the stakes are high at the Minnesota Capitol, you need more than a lobbyist. You need a partner. At Momentum Advocacy, we bring nearly 90 years of combined experience in government relations, public affairs, and strategic communications. From nonprofits to national corporations, we help organizations navigate Minnesota's political landscape with integrity, insight, and results. Whether you need legislative champions or headlines, Momentum Advocacy delivers. For more, visit momentum-advocacy.com. Momentum Advocacy, your friends at the Capitol.
Think about it. Now that school's back in session, how are Minnesota students doing? Not very well. Minnesota ACT scores fell again last year and are the lowest they've been in 10 years. In fact, fewer than half of Minnesota students can either read or do math at grade level. Think about it. We used to brag about our schools. Now we're losing to states like Mississippi. Visit AmericanExperiment.org for more information. Think About It is brought to you by Center of the American Experiment, Minnesota's think tank.
You don't need to ask him his opinion more than once. Al Travis on the Al Travis Show.
Now we got them guys at the end of the bench, John and Dan. That was Minnesota Timberwolves. I just, it's like they didn't show up, which was sad because that Aveo guy, I'm going to get his name right at some point, but Aveo kid came out, gets double digits for us. He was interesting, but this team is not. They've lost 3 out of the 4, and against sub 500 teams, I mean, to lose to the Pelicans and the Grizzlies, and I don't know what to say. Your thoughts, Dan? I'm not happy.
I am starting to wonder if they really just are a reasonably good team, and that's it. I'm starting to wonder if that's
and it's not a bad take because John, you can have all the talent, but if mentally you're not there, you're not a good team. And I think Dan's on. We have probably the talent, but it's not the mental toughness to make this. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, John. Yeah.
We've talked about that. I mean, this is a team that has beaten Oklahoma City twice, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Defending champions. And then you watch this, and I'm going to call it crap because that's what it is. It is so frustrating because you look at that and you're like, these guys are way better than that. I mean, what Edwards sank like 1 3-point shot out of 10 or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, guys.
What game was
practice? You're not just doing this for fun. You guys are paid millions of dollars.
Yeah.
You got to bring it every night. That is your job.
And if you brought it every night, except every now and again something goes wrong is something. They've only run one of the last 4 games against sub 500 teams. They haven't showed up for a week.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, every great athlete has an off night. Great pitchers, get blown out in 3 innings or something. But geez, guys.
Well,
these aren't you're not facing the Thunder every night here.
Yeah. I think it was Rudy Gobert said something. I think it was after the Grizzlies game, made comment about effort. And if I'm a star and I'm not giving effort, put me on the bench. And the coach took offense because don't be talking in public about how I got to coach. And you don't put your bench in to win ball games. But I tell you what, Rudy might have a point because no one showed up for that game. Yeah. We lost by 29 to the flipping Clippers, Dan.
I was going to say, Rudy is not wrong. I saw that too. I said, he's not wrong. And, he's not, and I think he's talking about himself as well. But, but unfortunately, at least yesterday, Nas was not the answer either. But you can't expect Nas to come in and save every game. It's
a lot of pressure on the 6th man. I just thought overall there was no effort whatsoever. They were not going to make 100 points. You knew that from about halfway through the fourth. They were not going to get to 100 points, which they had the longest streak of doing that for any ball team. Why give that up? If anything, play for little crap. Just show the heck up. Drove me nuts. My point. Your thoughts?
Absolutely. Yeah. All right. I mean, I'm almost getting, it's almost getting depressing rather than just anger anymore.
It makes it hard to take time out of your life to sit there. And I was in the garage. This was going to be my afternoon. I was excited. But I'm not taking an afternoon or an evening off to watch something if they can't show up. That's what's going to hurt them. Real quickly, the University of Minnesota.
You could handle losing to a bad team if both teams scored 130 points. You could just say, and they lost on the last second basket. At least you'd be entertained. Yeah. But when you turn in and watch that.
I only have 1 minute. We got to talk a little bit about your Golden Gophers because I watched that whole game. They upset a number 10 ranked team. This team plays hard. But in the last 3 minutes, Maryland scored 7. We scored nothing, and you end up losing. They're still fun to watch. I enjoyed the game. It was exciting all the way to the end. But that's tough. They're not there. They need a 5-star recruit. Your thoughts, John?
Yeah, they do. They're another player away from being able to win some of those games they've lost, and they've played a lot of close games. Okay, so I give the guys credit for not giving up. But Crocker Johnson was off yesterday. I don't think he hit double digits.
I think there's 6 or 7. They only have 2 guys on the bench that even play because of injury. Dan, you got anything with my last 20 seconds? I'm sorry, I run out of time. Dan,
not about the Gophers. No, John's definitely our Gopher guy, but it was
all right. It was a loss, but it was a loss. I got to fly. I'm out of time. John, Dan, I appreciate you guys. We'll get you back in here Friday. Fair enough.
See ya. Yeah.
All right. We'll do more on the